What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Trout Wrangler Podcast. I'm back for another couple segments, and then we're done. That solo dolo podcast. I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't mind them, but I like having somebody else to shoot the shit with. Because when I'm doing this, I feel like I'm just sitting in front of the computer, letting my ADD run wild. But sometimes it is good to do that. Um, Sometimes I do like doing that, and I cherish these episodes because it kind of makes you think outside the box whenever you're with a guest, and you kind of need to think of some stuff to talk about when you're doing outlines and stuff like that. But I'm back here with a Blackberry Dr. Pebble. And we're going to go into the Mount Rushmore of fly fishing snacks before I go on to picking my songs for the week. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do a Mount Rushmore of fly fishing snacks and then a Mount Rushmore of fly fishing drinks. And I will explain a little bit into why I have these choices. So I could do Mount Rushmores for 1,000 things on here. Mount Rushmore uh of fast food breakfasts on the way to the river. It'd just be, how many heads are on Mount Rushmore? I keep forgetting. I think it's five. I just got to double check here. Watch, if it's less, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm gonna be real, real, real. Yeah, it's four. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a complete and teetotal moron. I apologize, fellas. I'm a bit of an idiot here. All right, so it's four. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just go with five. What what other president's face you want to put up there? All in favor All in favor of Grover Cleveland, raise your hand. All right, Grover Cleveland's going to be the fifth. So we're going to do a top five essentially. Just imagine Grover Cleveland's face is the fifth president on Mount Rushmore. But so all right, my Mount Rushmore of river snacks. Gummy clusters. Nerds gummy clusters. Those are fantastic. Just an all around just great snack. I love Nerds gummy clusters. I wish they had a little bit more. I wish they had a couple more flavors in them joints. But yes, Nerds gummy clusters. Honestly, like fantastic stuff right there. Um, let's go Sour Patch watermelons for the second head. And then three, I do love some Cheez-Its on the river. Dude, like there's nothing better than some good old Cheez-Its, man. I mean, you can put them in a Ziploc bag. Hell, I'll put them in a Ziploc bag and I'll stuff them in my damn waders, man. Not like obviously in a pocket. I'm not just down there nitty gritty with some Cheez-Its in the in the crotch of my waders, but I do have them stuffed in my little chest pocket. A couple Cheez-Its, gets a little slow out there. You unzip the pocket, pop open that pocket, and just right there, easy access. Cheez-Its, fantastic. Number 4, let's see, the Lance cheese orange crackers. You know what I'm talking about? I'll bring up a picture of them. I'll bring up a picture. Sorry, I have my hackle pliers right here, and I'm playing with them. Let's see. Lance cheese crackers. Specifically the Lance ones. The Lance ones go so hard. These mean motherfuckers right here. These mean motherfuckers. Let's see. Boom. Right there. Those go so hard. The toasted cheese. Not cheese. The toast cheese. CHEE. I like them things, man. Same thing. Those are more of like a pull it out of the waiter pouch and rip them open, and you really got to handle them things. You can't just pop open the waiter pouch, open up the bag, and just fist fuck that bag in there and stuff your face with Cheez-Its. But the toasted cheese Lance crackers, still to die for. I like to keep 3 or 4 boxes of them things in my damn pantry. I should say my girlfriend, Maddie, keeps 3 or 4 boxes in the pantry. Yeah, I ain't leaving her. I ain't not giving her credit for them. Those things go hard. The toasted cheese. How many was that? Have we already done the Grover Cleveland shot? Oh, man. What's the other one? Did we already do the Grover Cleveland head? Or we only do 4? I think, fuck it. You know what, Grover Cleveland? We're just doing the 4. The 4 fellas up there. So, that's it for my Mount Rushmore of river snacks. Now the river drinks. I could probably do a Grover Cleveland choice for this one. First things first. I'll wake up in the morning. Let's see. My first one, dude. I'll wake up in the morning. First thing I do, I'm loading up the truck. I get all my stuff in there. This sounds so feminine of me, but I will be honest with you. Give me all the shit that you want, but it does not change the fact that these are absolutely phenomenal energy drinks. Alani Nu, specifically the blue slush or sherbet swirl ones. Unbelievable. I mean, all their flavors are so good. Alani Nu, if you're listening to this, I don't know how many males in the fly fishing industry that you partner with, but if you're looking for one, that very niche market there, hit me up. Kinda not really, but I spend so much money on those energy drinks that come on now. But yeah, those are good. Specifically Blue Slush and the Sherbet Swirl one. So good. First thing I do when I'm getting on the road to go to the river is I'm cracking one of them things. Second, once I finish that, this is so unhealthy it's not even funny. Stop at your local Dunkin' Donuts. Boom, Alani Nu down the hatch. Stop, large ice regular with 4 creams, 4 sugars down the hatch. shit, you're shaking like a leaf by the time you get out of your town. Probably not a great thing, but hear me out. Sitting there driving down the road like this gets you fired up. Let's see. When I get there, I am a big Gatorade guy. You know, the stereotypical ones. Your lemon lime. Cool blue. I tried one today that was absolutely life-changing. It is the Cool Blue Fruit Punch Gatorade mashup. Didn't know they had this until today, but good Lord, was I happy that I found it. Life-changing. I just told my girlfriend to buy me like 10 of them at the grocery store. But let's see. How many we got there? Alani Dunks, Gatorade. What else do we have? If I'm going like soda, Dr. Pebble. Specifically blackberry Dr. Pebble. So good. I love blackberries. Super good. Healthy choice? Not really. But hear me out. It is good. And then my fifth, the Grover Cleveland hole. When you get back, 10 to 15 Coors Banquets, specifically 10 to 15. Gets you feeling a little right, gets the nerves, eases the nerves a little bit, gets you a little wind down to go to bed, and then it's just total nightcap, especially if it's a Saturday night. Saturday night, 10 to 15 banquets, and bedtime is shortly after. But there's my my Mount Rushmore of let's see, Mount Rushmore of snacks and drinks. I will be back for the next segment. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Trout Wrangler Podcast. I am your host, Ryan Garrity. It is currently Tuesday, April 22nd at 4:30 p.m. No guests today. We got a solo dolo show. But we still have a great topic that might actually interest some people. As a lot of you know, I am a big sports fan, big college sports fan. And a big thing going on in the college sports world right now is, are NIL deals good for the sports or the NCAA, or are they not? I think there is a very big. I think there's a place where you draw the line there. I do. There are ways where it's good and bad. I think there should be some stipulations on like how much that can go on with all these NIL deals, and it's crazy. There's no way that in college, like Carson Beck, for example, from Georgia, there's no way you should have a Lamborghini Urus. Just not. Why? I mean, I get it. Like a Lambo dealer might have handed him a stack of hundreds as a senior in college and been like, here, yeah, buy this Lambo. It's not on us, but he's like, but we'll pay you essentially to buy this Lambo. Or he gets another big deal where he's making a couple $1 million, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to go buy this Lambo. For a mid-at-best quarterback, I don't know. That's just me. Carson Beck was mid at best. People hollering. Yeah, Carson Beck was mid at best. At best. But no, he bought a Lambo. The two Cavender twins. Same thing. No offense. But like you're he, like there's no good like nice way to say this, but just because they're a very big social media prevalent person doesn't mean you got to hand them a couple hundred bands. I mean, given one of them is very good. One of them was very good at basketball. I'm not taking that away from them at all. But I think the NCAA has to pump the brakes on some of this stuff a little bit. I think they have to pump the brakes on kids asking for like brand new scat packs as a freshman. They gotta crack down on these coaches handing them essentially like paying kids to come to a school. I just don't think that's the right thing to do. The transfer portal, I could go on for hours about this. But today, I actually have a story that I looked at and I was like, you know what? NIL might not be that bad. But this is one of those things to where it was one of those, stipulations to where I'm like, you know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty cool, and you'll see why I think it's kind of cool. Um, so I am going to bring up the little thing here, and we're going to screen share this because I think it is a very, very, very cool thing to cover on this podcast. As a big sports fan and stuff like that, I thought this was super cool. So I'm gonna I'm gonna leave it. I just got a Snapchat from one of my buddies. I'm gonna leave it to this. Now check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna before I even go and share what it's about. I'm just gonna talk about this a little bit. Not presentation. Screen share. So this is on the Fly Fisherman magazine. This kid is a first baseman at Arkansas. And I saw this today. I was like, you know what? That's going to be a pretty sweet thing to talk about. Just because it does blend a couple of my favorite things. So this is Cam. I'm trying to get him on my podcast on Thursday night to record a interview, but they do leave that next day to go to Gainesville to play the Florida Gators. So like it says here, Pond of Dreams. So he got an NIL deal with Two Rivers Fly Shop that included an Orvis fly rod and Sims waders. I think that's pretty dang cool, if you ask me. I mean, it's not a kid that's going out there that's gonna go and drive his scat pack 500 miles an hour down the highway and get pulled over doing 60 over in the city limits. It's just a kid out here that is just wants to fish, man, He's one of us. But apparently out behind the Arkansas baseball stadium, they have a pond, and the pond was a huge part of why Cam ended up committing to Arkansas, which I thought was super cool. I didn't know this about Fayetteville, Arkansas. Um, Low key, if anyone sees this, if he sees this, I thought Fayetteville, Arkansas was kind of a shithole. But I did not know that. I mean, their baseball facility looks favorable, but like, didn't realize there was a massive pond behind their baseball stadium. But let's read into this a little bit. I will also link this article in the show notes. So affiliate disclosure. This page contains affiliate links we earn from qualifying purchases. So, the kid rakes 43 hits, 9 doubles, 7 home runs, including a grand slam, 37 RBIs, and a slugging percentage of .709. That's pretty good. This boy Cam. Not only does he seem like a very cool dude that has probably the coolest NIL deal of all time, but he also rakes on the baseball field. Let's see. It says he was named SEC Player of the Week a few days ago, and this is from April 10th, so that would be, let's see, almost 2 weeks ago. That's pretty cool. Number 3 individual SEC stats. These are Kozeal's thoughts about what lies beyond the 400-foot fence at Baum-Walker Stadium in Fayetteville aren't always about baseball. Sometimes they're about big largemouth bass that swim in a Oh, here's another picture. Lake Norm. That's actually a pretty decent, healthy fish right there. So name, image, likeness. So he grew up playing in high school, obviously, but I don't know what I'm gonna have to do with this. Let's see. I might just have to tag him in it. But I hope I don't end up getting a cease and desist. But let's see. So he grew up. Name, image, likeness that allow college athletes to make money for endorsements, social media posts, appearances, autographs, and other activities using their name, image, or likeness in America. What's his NIL deal? It's a contract with Two Rivers Fly Shop in Norfolk, Arkansas. He'll likely sign other bigger contracts in his lifetime since he dreams of making it to the show someday playing Major League Baseball, but he'll remember this. Other dreams center around fishing. This is actually a really cool little article here that Fly Fisherman Magazine did. 2014 and 2019 national champion. But after he went to Vandy too. Oh my God, I didn't know that. I didn't read the whole article. I just saw the whole thing and was like, I might have to talk about this. This is pretty sweet. But he went into the transfer portal. Arkansas came. You're looking for someone. This is what the company said. When you're looking for someone to represent you, you want someone that has high character, said shop boss Drew Zametto. He loves fly fishing and fishing that pond behind the stadium. I think he's a great fit for us. That is a pretty sweet hat with the Steely on it. I might have to pick one of those up. That was almost bad. Lake Norm actually did help me get to Arkansas. It's something that is kind of crazy that I look back on. Coach Nate Thompson sent me a dozen photos of guys catching fish out of that pond. I saw that, and when you send fish photos to a kid who likes to fish, that's a real emotional pull there. True. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty sweet. Um I know I'm trying to get him on the show, but I know he is a busy college athlete. So that might not happen. But yeah, I'm gonna end up linking this in the bio of the show and let you guys know. Um let me know what you think about this too. I think it's gonna be a thing that you see a whole lot more too. Um but to bring all this together, um that right there is the uh perfect NIL deal right there. You know, you're not giving a kid a freaking stack of hundreds. You're not giving a kid a fucking Rolls Royce. You're not giving them a damn you're not giving them a Lambo. You're you're giving to a kid that fishes right here. An Orvis rod and some Sims waders. I mean, what more can you ask for an NIL deal? Playing baseball in college and you're fly fishing and getting cool shit from a fly shop is your NIL deal. It doesn't get much better than that. I mean, even after dropping 2 games to the Georgia Bulldogs, I'd be like, you know what? I'm going home and I am fishing that pond. Dropping two games to Georgia ends up out the window. But yeah, dude, check that out. Nice little Orvis encounter setup. Those new Orvis encounters are pretty sweet. Or that's a Helios, I think. Yeah, they gave him a Helios. That's kind of sick. Yeah, that is a Lamborghini essentially. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, Helios, Sims waders, and much more. That's a sweet reel too. Yeah, I mean, I saw in the original thing that it was an encounter. I didn't know it was a Helios. Damn, dude. Yeah, that you made out like a bandit there, big dog. But you know, like I said, that's it doesn't get much better than that for like a good wholesome uh NIL deal. Um, I think that's pretty sweet. If I was actually good at sports and things other than fishing and talking the paint off of a house, maybe I would have been decent with NIL, but knowing my luck that if I did end up end up breaking the stereotype and going D1, which as you can see here I did not. Knowing my luck, NIL wouldn't be a thing, and it just be one of those things. But yeah, so that was a little story about the NIL that I thought was super cool. Um, you know, uh, I thought that was super sweet. Um, I think that, like I said, I think that hat with the Steely on is pretty badass too. Now I'm actually gonna check out Two Rivers Fly Shop in Norfolk, Arkansas, if I'm ever up in that area. Um, yeah, and apparently, dude, he seems to be a pretty damn good ball player too. Damn, that's pretty sweet. Uh, That's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, he went to a river outside of Arkansas as well. That's pretty sweet, man. I mean, oh, he's got a fly. Oh, his grandpa had a fly tying desk. Dude, yeah. So that's about it for the NIL. The NIL article there. It was one of those things that kind of made me look at NIL in a different way. Uh, 'Cause I'll be honest with you, I was one of those guys that was like very much so like an old man about the NIL thing. It's like old dudes in forward facing sonar in the bass fishing industry. Um, People are just crazy about it. I was kind of the same way with NIL, but there are some I look at and I'm like, you know what, that's a pretty cool fit. Like Travis Hunter and Hey Dude, I think that's now something as he is outside of college. That's pretty cool one to see. Um, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Shador Sanders had one with Rolex. I'm pretty sure after he was doing this. I don't know. I see those are the kind of things like the Shador Sanders one with Rolex. I mean, no, God only knows how much they're paying him to wear a Rolex in game. I just think that's asinine, man. And then today, I think it's another thing. You have 150 kids. Uh, you have 150 kids that play college basketball that just out and hopped in the portal today because they want an extra year of eligibility. It's like, dude, guess what? Guess what, man? Like, no. That's when you just gotta be like, no, man. Like, dude, you want to be out there giving out head taps to an 18-year-old in March Madness? And you're like damn near 30? I don't think so, dude. Like, come on, graduate and go to the league, big dog. Because they're trying to it's crazy. They're trying to, they're trying to get them to, get them to literally give them a extra year of eligibility for no reason whatsoever. So now you can redshirt, and have I want to say a health eligibility thing, like or an injury year of eligibility. And then you had a COVID year for some of those guys a few years back, but like, dude, come on. It's like, come on, man. You're gonna hop in the portal anyway. You're gonna try and get somebody to give you $1 million to go to their school, which some of them probably will get that. If I'm a college, then it's like I'm like, you know what? You've played for four teams over 4 years. Take a look in the mirror, big dog. Like, you ain't all that in a bag of crackers, cuz. Like, that's just me. And it's the same thing with Nico Iamaleava, whatever his name is. I think what he did to Tennessee and Josh Heupel is absolutely asinine. Um, like that dude's trying to hustle Josh Heupel for his money. I mean, dude finally went and freaking committed to UCLA. But what? He wanted an extra $4.5 million, and he wanted his dad to get an extra $4.5 million. You know exactly what his dad's trying to do. It's like, come on, man. Like, you think Josh Heupel does look like Bobby Hill, but it's like, and he looks like one of those guys that'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll give you 4.5 mil right here in a duffel bag, but like, no, man, you're not giving the dad 4.5 mil too. These kids are straight out being bought by these fucking schools, essentially. Um, it's like say I wasn't an undersized unathletic dweeb in high school, and I was nasty at, say, football. I was next Julian Edelman. I go and I commit to um say East Carolina, where I went to school. And then end of the year's up, I get a call from, say, Texas Christian University, TCU, and they're like, "Hey, we'll give you, say, $10 and a bag of crackers to come to TCU." I mean, $10 and a bag of crackers is about all I'm worth on a football field, but I might not even be worth that, to be completely honest with you. These hands are getting a little too stiff on me, you know. But they're like, "All right, $10 and a bag of crackers." I'm like, you know what? That's pretty good. $10 and a bag of crackers. Shit, I thought I was only worth about a dang thing of stale crackers. And I go. At the end of the year, you know, kind of do my thing a little bit, get some team's attention. Tennessee comes my way, knocking on the door. "Hey man, we're gonna we want you to come to Tennessee for a bag of soggy Doritos and a couple Mountain Dews. You in?" And I'm like, "Damn, some soggy Doritos and a couple Mountain Dews? You're damn right I'm in." And I go to Tennessee. You know, go to Tennessee. Don't play as much as I want to. End up shattering my femur doing yoga, and I medical redshirt. Who comes knocking next year? Kirby Smart in the University of Georgia. They're like, "Hey, big dog, we want to buy you. Give you 2 pairs of shitted underpants and a Louis Vuitton backpack and a used Gucci shirt. Come on with it, big boy." I'm like, "Damn, 2 pairs of shitted underwear, a Louis Vuitton backpack, and a Gucci shirt. I'll be in Athens tomorrow, Coach Smart. I do that 4 times." How does that make sense? You're playing for 4 different teams. Some of these kids are getting paid more than an NFL player. It's crazy. But that was just me simulating something. I am not worth actually any of that on a football field. I'd be lucky to be worth 1 pair of shitted pants. I'd be lucky to be worth half a pair of shitted pants to a college, man. I don't know. There were a couple years where ECU probably could have used me a little bit in the slot if my knees weren't bad. Nah, I'm kidding. I suck. But you get the gist, man. I mean, it's a money game now. It's a money game. But NIL deals like that one. Kids like, "Yeah, man, just give me a pair of Sims waders, a Helios, and a couple reels, and I'm there." Some pictures of fish out of pond. You know, I love that shit. I love that shit. You know what, Cam? Like it. You know what? I'm a bit of an Arkansas fan after reading that and after seeing that, because you know what? You restored my humanity in NIL a little bit. So, Cam, thank you. I'm gonna take a break real quick, get some water and some Starburst jelly beans, but I'll be right back on with another segment. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Trout Wrangler Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Garrity, and we're going to the last segment of the day. We are going to the Trout Tunes playlist song picking. Forgot to make my picks today at work while I was riding on the lawnmower, but we're going to pick them right now. I will explain why I picked these two. I'm going to go one particular harbor, Jimmy Buffett. You know what? I just love that song. Great song. Great song for flats fishing. Out there pulling your boy around. Just an all-around great song. Jimmy Buffett, like, it's not a hidden classic, but it gets overlooked a lot because Jimmy Buffett does have so many bangers. That's one that gets overlooked. Let's see. Call Me the Breeze by Leonard Skinner. I don't know why. I've had that song stuck in my head all week. It is a fantastic song as well. And then Domino by Jesse J. Another absolute banger. Tapping into my my playlist after like north of 10 beers. Just an absolute fantastic song. Let's see. So we're at 3 right there. Let's see. You Never Even Called Me by My Name by David Allan Coe. Add another fantastic song. Another north of 10 beers playlist staple. Don't ask my family about that. I always end up getting a little too carried away on the Coors Lights and singing that song, and then just another classic to round out the set here, Dixieland Delight by Alabama. All great songs. But that's the end of our show today. Trying to think if there's anything. Oh yeah, our fly shop spotlight with Hunter Banks Outfitters is out on YouTube now. There's legit a dude. There's legit a dude in a dang Hellcat out there. A Dodge Challenger Hellcat out there doing a burnout in front of our apartment. Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. But what is it? That's out on our YouTube. Like I said, the Fly Shop Spotlight series with Hunter Banks. I'm gonna try to get up and do a few more of those here soon. But if I don't, we're gonna take maybe like a week off. Go back up there next Saturday and get some more. Not sure what fly shops I'm gonna go and reach out to yet, but it's gonna be pretty cool. Similar layout to the first 3. We still got kind of one more with this other one with One Fly Outfitter. The owner was a super nice dude. Wasn't comfortable talking on camera. There's nothing against that at all. I'm still gonna highlight the shop. It's just gonna be in a social media post instead of a YouTube video. I'm still gonna do a little YouTube video. It's gonna be a short, but yeah. So stay tuned for that. Trying to think of anything else. Friday, I will be doing a event calendar for some fly fishing events over the summer in the next few weeks. Some housekeeping stuff before I leave. On May 8th and 9th, I will be in Athens, Georgia for my younger sister's graduation. We're still going to have an episode. It's just going to be scheduled out, and it's going to be a pre-recorded interview with somebody. Somebody good, most likely. My girlfriend is coming home from the grocery store. No, I didn't go yet. Oh, you didn't go to the grocery store yet? I'm going to go to the gym and then go to the grocery store. Okay. But that's it for this week. Until Friday. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching.